All right, TYT Sports, we have a awesome interview for you guys. Andy Schrock, a fellow YouTuber. Andy, how the heck are you, man? What's going on?
I'm doing fantastic.
Andy is on a 13-hour workday right now. He is dragging, no thanks to 5-Hour Energy, but he is still trucking through this interview with us. So Andy, let me ask you this. I've seen a lot of your videos. The first one I saw was the skateboard song. It was awesome. Now let me ask you this. That was awesome, but how did you get started with what you wanted to do with YouTube?
If I created a following for myself online, it would make whatever project I wanted to do, whether that be skateboarding or music or writing, because I write too. And I was like, if I just create a following for myself on YouTube, that'll make it easier to, you know, get a bigger project, like a published book or a band going. And all of a sudden, all my skating, like I had all the skating footage, so I was like, all right, we'll just put this out there and I'll attach my personality onto it so it'll attract non-skateboarders too. All of a sudden it turned into a different world where I was living off of YouTube per se and like that.
So you didn't expect this at all, is what it sounds like.
No, not at all. I mean, I wanted to create a following, but I wasn't expecting it to become as large. I dreamt like, what if I had 10,000 subscribers, and now I'm past 80, and it's kind of surreal. Like, wow, that many people watch my face on the computer screen every day, you know?
And congratulations on that, by the way. I saw that video that you had, passing 80,000. That's pretty respectable. That's pretty respectable.
Yep. I'll meet you at 90,000 though.
Okay, all right. You'll probably beat us there. A lot of your skateboarding videos are what really intrigue me. If you haven't seen it, it's not just that he goes out there and he just videos himself skateboarding or his friends skateboarding. I mean, your viewers get in touch with not just you, but your friends as well, and you show off your personalities. I mean, is that one thing that you wanted to build on as well?
Through the success of my YouTube skate videos, people wanted to see like products, so I created a company with this, and I knew that I couldn't do it the same way everybody was doing it because I'm getting older. I'm not 16. I'm not going to be jumping down the craziest things anymore. So I was like, if I get the kids invested in who I am and who my riders are, I think that's a much more truer feeling to a skate video. Like, you can watch my skate videos and feel like this is what it's like when I'm skating with my friends, and I feel like that has an appeal to it that no other company or you know, venture has done before, and it's working out really well, and it feels like it's a true. I'm staying true to what I believe in with skateboarding, so it's kind of like the best of both worlds. And it's a good tool for success, but at the same time, it's like how I want to be portrayed in the skateboarding world.
See, now that's a really interesting point that you brought up, because a lot of companies, like, I mean, I'm not saying that they totally do it, but I'll just throw out an example like Adidas or Vans. They will set up this environment where guys are just hanging out, they're doing 50-50s on rails, and they're just kind of, you know, they're shooting the shit and hanging out. But I mean, obviously it's a commercial, you know, they put on that sort of, they stage it. But with what you guys are doing, it's totally authentic. It's a very gnarly bunch. I'm not into this. I'm not into that. But I mean, it's fun. I mean, it's really fun. And I mean, do your friends also have YouTube channels?
Yeah. Well, at first they didn't have any interest, but I was like, you might as well start having your own stuff and having your own YouTube adventure, I guess, if that doesn't sound too cheesy. And a few of them do. I guess my second in command, the guy who started it with me, he's helped me so much. He has one, and he's just getting it off the ground. But they're catching on. They're all starting to be like, man, maybe I should too. So yeah, we do, and everything we do is, like what you said, authentic. Like, we plan some cheesy storylines, but we don't script it or anything. We just go out, and whatever happens in front of the camera, we roll with. So it's like, it literally is just us having fun on our skateboards.
Give me an example of one of those really bad, cheesy storylines.
Oh my gosh, I kill myself in one of them. And then
you what?
Yeah, and it's when you watch it, you kind of like, this is the weirdest thing, the cheesiest thing ever, but I like it because it's so dumb. I kill myself off. I forget how I do. I starve in the woods. Like, we get lost in the woods, and then that was like the cliffhanger for the end of season 2. And then when the end of season 3 comes back, you find out that one of the guys brought me back to life by beating Mortal Kombat on Expert, and it makes sense in the video, kind of. But that's probably the cheesiest moment in We Want Revenge. That's what the series is called. I
was going to ask you about that. That's part of, if you haven't also seen it, he's part of a group that he created. It's called Revenge, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, how many people are in the group?
I should know this off the top of my head.
Oh, no, they're going to kill you.
It's weird because it's like we have an official team, and then we have people that hang out with us too. So I think we have like 7 official team members on the team right now, but we're looking to add some more. So I don't know who. I'll say 7.
Okay.
But we have a crew outside of those 7 people, so it's kind of different.
Okay, so we'll just say 7 for now. Aside from killing you off, apparently taking a shit in the woods, and you coming back to life from Mortal Kombat, I mean, what other shenanigans are you guys doing?
Well, at the end of season 3, or towards the end of it, I get kidnapped by some random. You hear the car screech off, and I get kidnapped. In the next episode, I wake up in Northern California, and you find out professional skateboarder Corey Duffel was the one who supposedly kidnapped me. And then that episode just is the adventures of me in California for like 4 days. So it's goofy, but then it automatically turns into like the fun, like free-hearted skating out in the world. So I could list weird stuff we've done at all times, and when I say it in real life, it's like, did I really put that in a video? But it's fun, you know.
Well, I mean, they look fun. They look, again, like you guys are having just like a fantastic time. You're just rolling the cameras, and they're not even there. Granted, you like talk to the camera. It seems like they're not even there half the time.